Hello, hello. We are recording, we're live. Let's put out some notifs, yeah? And then we will get started. What? Okay. Also, I have a short little story time to do before we start. Let's see. Twitter, okay. What's the Oh, right. I don't even need something creative for Twitter. I just have to say what it is and give a link, and people are like, oh, interesting. Let's do Insta. Yeah. Okay, then. Hold on. I have to text someone I'm live. There we go. Okay. I am tired. Holy shit. Okay. And then where's the... I do have a quick story time before we start. So, okay. To start. So I have a friend visiting. Anyway, I went... So I have a friend visiting. And she and I were hanging out last night. We were watching movies. Like, we were having a sleepover. Whatever. Because that's a thing. Anyway, earlier that day, she'd gone to a beauty store and gotten a ton of fake nails. And I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. Fake nails. And she did them. And then that night, she was like, do you want me to do yours? I'm like, sure. Sure. Because, like, they were actual fake nails, not like the press-on sticky ones. So there's, like, actual nail glue. Anyway, she goes and does them. But here's the thing. Like, I figured, oh, they're actual nail glue. It'll be fine. Because most fake nails don't actually, like, stick to my nails whatsoever. And so often they'll break off. Like, I don't know if it's because of me or because of the nails or the nail glue or whatever. Anyway, the first nail breaks off at like a couple of hours later. And then I'm like, oh, fine, whatever. And then I woke up at 11:30 today. And or no, 11:30. I didn't wake up at 11:30. I don't know when I woke up, but I woke up a couple of hours. Who is texting? Oh. But I wake up at 11:30. I come back home, right? Go to do stuff. And in the span of going, I went from 9 nails to 4 nails in the span of like 4 hours or like an hour and a half or whatever. I'm like, oh, that's not great. And then actually just now, as I'm telling you guys this, another one broke off. So I currently just have this one on my thumb. They were super pretty though. I have a photo. But they're like this pink color with white and pink swirls. But yeah. What was I doing? Oh, right. Like, I finally got used to typing with them, and then they all break. And it was the worst. So I'm trying to put out the Instagram notif. There we go. Alright, that's posted. By the way, there's an ad break in about a minute. So. Okay. Let me pull up chat on my phone. And then, there we go. Let's get started. Yeah? Cool beans. Wait, today is supposed to be Speedstorm, right? Like, I didn't just impulsively decide that today was going to be Speedstorm. Yeah, okay. Today was supposed to be Speedstorm. If you can't tell, I don't remember what I set things to be sometimes. Oh shit, I needed that open. Okay. Okay, now we're good. We're good. Oh, I have to start my Xbox controller. Hold on. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do, but we will do it anyway. How do I don't remember. Oh wait, yes I do. Hold on. Cool. I'm not complaining at free gifts. Oh no, what I was looking for. Oh right, season boxes. Still, looks like Tron. Okay. Alright, I don't know what it is, so we're just gonna go race. Alright.
First one there gets a parade, right?
Time to bring it all together.
Somebody call for a diamond in the rough.
Is the volume okay?
Time to show them what I got.
You can't chat on Xbox, you have to use your phone. You can chat on, so I have an Xbox, and how I do it, at least, is I'll do it through like the Google, or through like the Microsoft Edge thing, because it works exactly the same as it like doing it, like watching it through Chrome. But yeah, if you're using the Twitch app, you have to do it through your phone. And I don't know if it counts it if you watch it through the Twitch app. Actually. Yeah, the volume's good? Alright. Oh shit, I got distracted. Whoops. That was rude. But yeah, I don't know, I've just... Edge, gross, real. I hate using it, but I will do it specifically to watch streams on a TV. Or like on an Xbox, that's it. That is strictly the only time I will ever use Microsoft Edge. Like, this reminds me. I went to a Best Buy recently. It was a couple of weeks. It was like a month ago, actually. What? But we were looking at laptops and stuff, and like PCs and things in that general area. And I look at one of the laptops and they have Edge open. And I'm like, oh, and so I downloaded Google Chrome onto it. I don't know if it's still on that laptop, but there's a singular laptop that has it. Now at a store, and it is the funniest thing to me. Like, I was not even being secretive about it. People just like... What the... Okay. People just are really bad at paying attention. Okay, buddy. But yeah. Like I was saying about it, I'm like, man, it's gonna be really hard to play Minecraft with these fake nails on, and like the universe was like, no, it won't be. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's go. We've got Donald up to a new league. Highest league, total multiplayer rank. Nice. Okay. What was I? Wait. What was it that we were? Was it this? No. There was something we were doing last time we played this. I don't remember what it was. Hold. What were we? What was it last time, and how did we get there? What comes in the anxiety box? Not anxiety, so it does not matter. Okay, wait, no, but like seriously though, what was it? I don't remember. This is what it was, I think. Was it? No. What are these? Oh, okay. Well, I don't have any of those. RIP. Was regulated multiplayer what we were doing? Oh, okay. I guess we're not cancing. I have no clue what the fuck Donald just said. It just sounded like quack, quack, quack. Like, not even in a rude way. That's all I heard.
What about this vehicle? I'll never give up.
I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I got Speedstorm on my phone recently. Because I've yet to connect my account, but it's not actually that hard to play on mobile. So if you're... And it's free. So if you're interested in playing Speedstorm, you can get it on mobile. I think I have this game on every platform I can, but it only works on 2 of them. Or it might work on 3, I'm not sure. I haven't checked my Xbox. Oh, hello. Okay then. I'm really bad with the mirrored directions. These things on the, like the spiky things are giving like Krusty Krab vibes. Oh my god, I was playing Dress to Impress last night while I was waiting for my friend to get off the phone. And anyway, it was so much fun. The theme was yellow for one of the rounds and I went as Joy. Because, you know, why not? I love doing like themes like that because they amuse the shit out of me. Who is just leaving traps out here? Like, hello? Who do you think you are, the Ice Queen? Okay, bud. You're done. Also, I just recently learned that the it's not the left trigger button that makes you stop. It's B. B is your brake, and I never known that. Oh man, the 8th guy disconnected. I don't know if this is what we were doing last time, but it feels like it was, so. Okay. Oh yeah, I have Meg. I got Meg, because I was super excited.
Oh, I'll win.
I'll win it in a Peloton.
Is that one of my racers or one of theirs? I think it's one of theirs, but I'm not sure.
Mess with the shepherdess, you get.
Mickey Mouse. and
Wait,
Dresser.
try this racer for free, enjoy it. Okay, wait, so
Diggity dog.
Well, I guess we're really doing this.
huh? Okay then. I was unaware of that.
I've read about this vehicle.
Yeah, no, I've got no clue what Donald is saying.
How hard can this be?
Mickey Mouse is in the house.
Okay, let's go.
All right, under control.
I forget what it was, but I did the Roblox wave the other day to someone and they looked at me like I was crazy. Like, alright, but you've clearly never been on the internet at an appropriate time. Like, how could you not love the Roblox wave? What? I don't know. I find it hilarious, and the fact that other people don't is really sad. How the fuck did I get into 6? Also, chat, in about a month-ish, a month and somewhat days, I will be traveling, so the chances of you guys getting either an IRL stream or a video are a bit higher, but they are not confirmed. I would like, in theory, to do a video, but I cannot promise that. I will hi, hello, welcome in. I would really like to be able to do a stream at some point while I'm out traveling. Oh, I come in 8. Yeah, sorry you haven't been to the recent streams. That's alright, don't worry about it, man. If you need to catch up, they're all up on YouTube. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I would like to stream while I'm traveling. I'm not sure if I will. I would like to. I usually do. But nothing set. And I would like to do a video because honestly, chat, I'm gonna be so 100% honest with you. You like the hair color? It's blue and purple. It is blue and purple. It is dark blue and dark purple. Half and half, yeah.
Practiced a lot.
Because like I would like to make more YouTube content that's not just streams. Because I understand not everyone has the mental capacity to watch like 5-hour videos on YouTube at one time. Or like not long enough to focus on that at least. And so I would really like to start making shorter things for people to watch. Like obviously I want to do longer than shorts. I want to do like actual videos. So I've been deciding on like testing out a couple of things. Cause why not? You know? But yeah. I should probably check if I'm flying or driving down. I think I'm driving. Oh well. Sorry, I am purely thinking out loud, dude. What the fuck are those marble things? They're like there to kill you. Hello? It's okay though. I'm such a safe driver. Such a safe driver. Also, chat, would you guys be interested in watching streams that aren't on the schedule? Like, naturally I will keep up with my schedule. It's why I have it. It's why it's there. But if I were to, like, stream additionally. Your dog says hi. Hello. You haven't checked it yet? Yeah, the stream schedule currently is just Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, I think. But if I were to stream additionally, would anyone be interested in watching any of it? Boom. Timing. Aw, both of the sadnesses are so, like, far behind. L, imagine. Sorry. You might keep up besides Wednesdays? Yeah. I don't know. In theory, I mean, once like school starts, the times are going to be moved around a little bit. But hopefully it won't be changed too badly. So. And naturally, I think if I can't stream as much due to school, I would like to do more YouTube content. Because I have been wanting to do that, and I have been like thinking of like different video ideas or ways to put out videos. Like if I were to do animations rather than like a full like face cam video, but if I were to animate it and voice over like that, or like shorts, I guess. I don't know. That would be nice. I would like to be able to do more YouTube content that's not just streaming. Ooh, maybe I could do a YouTube live. That would be fun, I think. I don't know what the fuck just happened there, but it was bullshit. This is a multiplayer. Hold on, I will reach out in just a moment. But yeah, I definitely have a few ideas. Some will naturally take longer than others, but you know. Holy, okay. Hold on, I will look at chat as soon as this race is over. Or, like, as soon as I get a minute, because this is wild. Okay, final lap, okay. Genuinely, I don't know what it is, but this game is one of the like best I've ever played. So, like, I will just play this game for hours, whether it's on stream or off stream, or like in the middle of something. All right, here we go. Man, that reverse almost kicked my ass. Okay. You're trying to keep a dog away from your food, and yes, video ideas, like maybe trying games and stuff, like reactions to playing new games or something, maybe. I kind of like doing that on streams, and like people can do it with me, but I definitely have some video ideas already cooked up and like in a notebook. Because I genuinely, I just have this notebook here that's like full of, like, if it's stream related, it's probably in this notebook. It's mostly empty right now just because I try to use as much of the pages with like sticky notes or... Can you eat the notebook? No, not yet. Like, here's like a list of video ideas and stuff, but like this page, it's just covered in sticky notes. I don't have my pen with me at the moment because it's in the other room, and I don't want to have to go get a different pen because I really like my pens that I use. I'm never going to use Gaston. What the shit? But yeah. I like this card. Like, I actually really like the design of these cards.
Cheating is strictly forbidden.
Cheating is strictly forbidden. You know what else is forbidden? Your mother.
I think Riley had a nightmare about this once.
Riley probably would have a nightmare about driving if you're hanging out. I mean, hell, I know I would. I would not want to be in the same car as Fear. Like, ever. That would be, like, the definition of hell. For me, at least. Can you eat the cars, or what are those called again? Cars? These things? Yeah. I suppose you could eat them. I don't really see why not. There's nothing, like, stopping you. What the fuck? Like, okay, buddy. I don't like this track. Like, at all, cause what? This is wild. Yeah, I would like to stream and just make more content in general. I just don't have a lot of time. Like, just to do some of it, which is honestly really disappointing, because I would love to. You know, I enjoy, not that I enjoy having to, like, edit things, because, ugh. But I definitely enjoy, like, sitting down and just being able to press the go live button and play games and talk to people and talk to you guys. It's, I don't know. I like streaming, like, genuinely. Oh, it's an underwater one. I mean, like, one day I would like to be able to play more games and just... Oh my god, that reminds me. Right, sorry, I'm totally cutting myself off because I had an idea. But anyway, there's a game. Yeah, shit. Never mind. Well, I will check it after this race. But there's a... One of the games I wanted on Steam, because I have, like, my wish list on Steam and whatnot. One of the games I wanted actually it's like $30 regularly. I think it's Plants vs Zombies actually. And currently, yeah, it was Plants vs Zombies Deluxe Edition. And currently both it and the singular DLC that it has on Steam are on sale right now. And regularly that game is $30 with a $10 DLC. But it was on sale last. Plants vs Zombies, yeah, dude, I love Plants vs Zombies. I have either seen or played every version of that game that's been out on console. And anyway, on Steam last night, it was like midnight when I got the notification. But I was in the middle of watching a movie, and I got the notification. It's like, hey, a couple of games from your wish list are on sale right now. And I'm like, oh, which games? What kind of sale? Is it worth it to wait or just to get the regular kind? Like, how much money am I going to save? Anyway, I check it, and the game on Steam, Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborhoodville Deluxe Edition, is regularly $30. And I check my thing, and oh, whoops. And last night, it was on sale for $3, I think. And I was like, holy, like, $30 to $3 is a massive sale. So I'm like, okay, yeah, we're gonna get it. And then I scroll down to like see how much DLC is there any DLC, how much is it? And that is on sale for like $5. Why it's more expensive than the actual game, I don't know. But anyway, instead of spending $40 on that game and its DLC, I spent like, how much was it? I spent like $8.45 on it. $8.45. It was incredible because I love this game. I love playing the game. I love everything about the game. I haven't played it in forever though. Ooh, maybe that's what I should do. But yeah. Here, let me look. Oh, I can't do it on here. I have Steam on my phone though. Because I think I didn't get the other game that was on sale currently. Yeah. Currently, Battle Block Theater is also on sale. Ooh, wait. Hold on. I might also be buying the other game because the bundle is also on sale for like half the price, less than half the price, or so I also very much so might be getting that one because it's Battle Block Theater and Castle Crashers, and it's DLC, and it comes with DLC, I think. And personally, like, if a game is on sale and I like the game, I'm going to play the game. Purely just because, like, it's there, I have it, I can. So, I very much so might be playing those next two games. Or those two games for the next who knows how long.
Playtime is over.
Might be doing a lot of new unplanned streams.
Now I don't want any trouble.
Just for those games specifically. Come on, bro. We just want to go. We want to go fast. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the movies I watched last night just because they were really cool. So, my friend is like obsessed with Timothée Chalamet or whatever. I don't know. I think he's an okay actor. I don't particularly like his movies and stuff don't sway me one way or another. So I was like, but she like really wanted to watch them, but the TV that she had wasn't working because she's staying with family. And the TV in that room wasn't working, so I brought over my laptop so we could watch these movies. And anyway, what we did, we watched two of his movies. They were ones that she really likes. And they were called Beautiful Boy and Bones and All. They're rated R, so if you're not allowed to watch rated R movies, don't try to watch them. They both have, like, heavy, like, themes in them, I would say. Ow, my hand hurts. But they were both in, I don't know. I wouldn't, like, I wouldn't say they're one of my favorite movies of all times. That place personally still stands for Ghostbusters. Cause, listen, man, I love Ghostbusters. That's off topic. But I don't know. They were both good movies. She asked me to rate them out of 5, and I gave Beautiful Boy out of 10. And I gave Beautiful Boy like a 6.5 out of 10, and Bones and All a 7.5. I personally liked Bones and All more, just because it was more interesting to me than Beautiful Boy was. Like, that purely could just be because I don't find the content of Beautiful Boy interesting. Yeah, they're both neat movies, and I would definitely consider. I would recommend them if you're interested. I would definitely read through them first, like read through the bios and like read a bit about them. And then that was when we decided to go to bed, simply because the other movie that I really wanted to watch, we couldn't find streaming anywhere because piracy is bad, chat. You can get fined for it. You should never ever pirate a movie. What's that? Pirating? It's like pirating a movie is very much so. It's like it's like stealing a movie, basically. Not like physically stealing it, but like stealing it from the company or the movie theaters. There's websites all over the internet you can do it from, which I won't be naming because that would be wrong, and I don't encourage theft or crime. But it's basically just like stealing a movie. You can look up the definition later if you want like more context. But yeah, because like, here's the thing though. I was talking about this movie because I've heard about it all over TikTok, and I once saw it on a streaming platform. I didn't watch the movie. I just saw like the name of it and recognized it, and I looked at the definition and whatnot. But like, here's the thing. Everything I've seen about this movie indicates that it is some form of like queer like tragedy movie, because I've seen a ton of my friends who are either trans or queer like talk about it, and I've seen a ton of creators who are queer and trans talk about how they went and saw it and like they were just emotionally damaged from it forever, right? So naturally, like, seeing all this, hearing all about it, like seeing everyone talk about how, like, seeing a lot of queer people talk about how that movie just physically changed them and mentally like altered their brain chemistry and whatnot, and I'm like, oh, okay, so clearly it's gonna be a heartbreaking film. And then I went to look at the definition of this movie on Prime, or not on Prime, it wasn't on Prime, wherever I saw it, right? I don't remember, but I went to look at it because I'm like, okay, what is this movie everybody is sobbing over? And I look, and it's a horror film, chat. It's a horror film set in the 90s. And I sat there for a minute being like, wait, did I put the name of the movie in right? Was I reading everybody's comments right? Like, and so I double check. I go to one of the creators that I know had seen the movie, was talking about the movie. And I look at their video and I'm like, okay, clearly it's talking about how they were emotionally destroyed after the movie, and like, as a queer person, it like changed their brain chemistry. So I'm like, okay, and I double check the movie name and I cross-reference all of it, right? Like, I'm looking at my phone to get the name title, and I'm typing it in, like double checking everything. I put it in and I press enter, and my friend and I sit there looking at what it is, because it's a horror film. It says thriller, horror. Oh, my Wi-Fi's bad? That's crazy. It says thriller, horror. And I was sitting there, I was so confused. Like, what is the correlation between these two things? Because, like, genuinely, I was so confused. So, anyway, I might figure out how to watch it later. Because I just want to know. Can you eat TikTok? Yeah.
I'd say you've met your match.
Finish line, here I come.
Let's see what you're made
Oh my god, was that Wall-E?
Can't handle this.
Abu's gonna be
Was that Wall-E, chat? I love Wall-E. I haven't seen that movie in forever, though. But from what I remember of it, it was really good. I also really liked Lightyear. You can probably tell what kind of like Disney movies I like more than others. Like, oh my god, it is Wall-E. And also, chat, I don't know, I would like to start venturing into the world of like animation and digital like art like that. So that it is possible as to what you might be seeing on my TikTok for a bit while I figure that out. Because I know a lot of creators who can do it, and so, and who do it. Because, like, I don't know, I have animation stuff. I have stuff to do it with. I just haven't done it. Okay, bro, I don't know what direction I'm going. Okay. So if you get, and like, I don't know, posting YouTube Shorts is easy. So it is possible that you're gonna get a lot of, like, pings in my Discord server for that. So I'm sorry if that bothers anybody. The best thing to do would be, like, mute the server, I guess. If it bothers, oh, I went the wrong way. If it bothers you, but, yeah. I saw someone on Twitter talking about it the other day. How it's like, if you're in a creator's or as someone who's in creator Discord servers, don't ping everybody when you stream. Have like a specific role for it. I'm like, you're in the Discord server because you want to be a part of that fandom and like that fan base. So and like the people who are there, in theory, would like to be part of that content and like participate in that kind of stuff. So it would make sense that they would ping everybody. I don't know. Like, if you don't want to be there for that creator's content, don't be in their server. Because, like, I don't get it. Like, it's there for a reason. It's there for people to find and enjoy content. But yeah. I would like to start posting more art and animation things. And also, I don't know, I would like to use Instagram more, not as like an actual platform to like do work on, but just to post on, because I see like a lot of people who just post like on their story. I'm like, I don't understand how you can do that. I barely pay attention to this app. Like, I guess it makes sense if you're like doing stuff. I don't know. Maybe I should do another Instagram Q&A. That'd be fun, I think. I would just actually have to check my Instagram.
Make my family proud.
I cannot get comfortable in my chair, dear God. Okay, we're gonna sit like this because it's fine. Donald, sit down. You are driving. You should not be standing in your car. Me too, though, bro. I would. I'm literally Donald Duck, you guys. He's like one of my favorites, though. Like, he's funny. I mean, everyone's always saying, like, oh, Donald is so bad. Donald Duck, bad. You honestly forgot you had Instagram? Yeah, I do that. There's a lot of apps that I own that I'm like, oh, right. this exists. I have my notifications off for this. I don't know why I'm not on here more. Like, I have it. I clearly want to use it. But, like, I own Canva or whatever. Not Canva. That's the wrong name for it. There's an art app that recently came out. And I'm like, I would like to post on here. I'm gonna get this to use it because, like, a lot of my friends got it. Like, a lot of my artist friends. So but like, I forget I have the app. But like, if I have the app, I would like to use the app, in theory. Even if it's for something super niche. Like, I have certain apps specifically for certain people to be able to, like, send me things. Like, you know, I have Facebook, so my mother can send me Facebook Reels without having to be like, oh, right, you don't have Facebook. Like, no, Mom, I don't actually have Facebook, because that's not a platform I ever was interested in having. So anyway, I got Facebook a couple of weeks ago. You're not going to be able to find me. Don't try. Because it's not linked to anything else that you would know. And I've just, like, it's just, I don't think anyone would be able to find me unless they knew me, like, personally. Bad bitch. Anyway. Yeah. Like, but I sometimes will watch the reels on it because it has the same kind of, like, stuff as my Instagram because they're the same account. Not account, I guess. That's the wrong word for it. But it's the same creator, like, platform, I suppose. I don't know. But yeah. What is that app called that I was talking about, though? The art one? Kara. Okay, I was not that far off.
Does this thing have a cup holder?
Does this thing have a cup holder? It's crazy.
I'm not afraid of anything. Okay, let's go.
My man really needed her cup holder. For what? What are you drinking, Joy? I also have this really poor habit. Dude, right. So I go back to school soon because I'm a minor. I'm still in school, per usual, right? And anyway, to drink energy drinks, dude, if you gave Joy an energy drink, I don't think she would sleep ever again. Like, not even in like a, oh, haha, Joy would be super hyped up. No. I feel like Joy is just would just physically be unable to sleep ever. But like, wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so since my subathon, because I would try to stay up super late for that, I've just kind of like wrecked my sleep schedule with it. And I really did try to fix it after my subathon for like the first 2 days. Like, subathon ended, I'm like, okay, we're gonna fix this because I need to fix this. And then, you know, and then it took a while, right, for me to fall asleep the first time. Like, it's okay, we're just wearing off. So I spent a hot minute trying to fix it, and then I realized and then the other day I had like stayed up super late on accident without realizing it, so that ruined that for me too. And so what I did was and because I got up super late the next day, it wasn't a stream day, but I got up at like 2 p.m. that day, and I was just absolutely dragging. So I opened an energy drink I really liked, and I had it, and then I was up till 4 a.m. and I didn't wake up till noon the next day, and now I'm sitting here being like, oh, this is not gonna go well. You know, I start school in a couple of weeks. I'm not, like, the day I had the energy drink, I was up till 5, I think, which is better than usual, because sometimes if I have an energy drink too late in the day, I'm up till like 7 a.m. and it is an actual nightmare for everybody, because I'm not even half asleep. I'm like wide awake, but I'm the only one awake. and usually that means like I'm gonna be thinking about stuff I like or talking about things I like. So you know, you just randomly text me at 4 a.m. on a night I've had an energy drink, and I'm like, and they'll be like, hey, I'm gonna be, they're like, hey, I just woke up. Why are you awake so early? And I'm like, I haven't slept in the past 20 hours. I haven't slept in like 48 hours. So, do you want to know the entire plot line of Stardew Valley? And not even in a funny, joking, haha kind of way. Like, if someone's like, oh, Stardew Valley, or mentions anything remotely relating to it, I like
You don't know that's for me.
start ranting about it. I love Stardew Valley. I love talking about Stardew Valley lore. I like talking about Stardew Valley Inks. Like, I sent my friend one time, it was 9 a.m. and he had just gotten up, and I sent him 30 minutes worth of voice notes about Stardew Valley, and then I texted him a ton about it. And then I sent him a ton of videos relating to it, and he does not play Stardew. He knows nothing about Stardew. Unless, like, it's something I've told him. Like, it was 9 a.m. I'd been up since, like, 7 or 8 or something. I don't remember. I'd been up for a hot minute, and I had already driven for, like, an hour that day, so I was wide awake. I had a Dr. Pepper. I was ready to go. Like, I was ready to spend the rest of my day just existing. So that's what I do. You forgot what Stardew Valley is? It's a farming simulator game that we play. Oh, yeah, maybe I should play it again. It has been a hot minute. I don't know. I kind of do this thing where I have like this phase where I play certain games non-stop. Like everyone talks about like, oh, 2-week Minecraft phase, 2-week Minecraft phase. Like no, I'm in my 2-week Speedstorm phase. Like, because I just have certain phases where I play certain games for hours on end constantly. And if any of my friends have that game, I'm like, hey, log on. I don't care that it's 3 a.m. I need to play this game with someone or I will cry. And they're like, dude, go to bed. You've played this game for this long, for this many days consecutively. And I'm like, oh, what? No, that's crazy. Nuh-uh. And they're like, yeah. Oh, shit. That's super cool. Sorry, I am absolutely distracted. You were in my last race, you were Joy. I do remember that username. Always trying to find cool people to stream the game. I'm a people streaming the game. Don't think I'm cool. I mean, I would like to think I'm cool. Some people think I'm cool. A lot of people think I'm not, though. It's super cool that you're here. You think I'm epic? Awesome. I'm purely just binging this game. Yeah, I get it. I would love to play Anxiety or Disgust. Like, I haven't even seen the second movie, but I just know that like certain actors that I like are in it, and so I'm excited. I would like to go see it. I probably should. I don't know when I don't know if it's because I don't think it's out in theaters anymore. I don't know. I have a couple of movies on my watch list right now that I need to go see or like that I need to watch that I just haven't yet. But yeah, I think what was that? Yeah, I think Henri would be a pretty cool character to have in the game. Is her name really French for boredom? Because if so, that's pretty cool. And I'm gonna start telling that to my friends when I'm bored in French class. Also, I need to know something. Riley is from like Minnesota or whatever the fuck, and she moves to San Francisco. Like, I am telling you right now, my girl does not speak French. Why does she have a French? It is indeed French for the boredom. All right. Like, why does Riley have a French emotion? She doesn't speak French. All of her other emotions are very, like, English American. And thank you for the follow. We don't always play Speedstorm, but we do for a hot minute. But like, I don't know. Why does she just have a French emotion? They explain that in the movie, or does she just like? Is it just like, oh yeah, Riley's got a French emotion for boredom, whatever? Like what? That's wild. Oh my god, it's a little lifeboat. That's so cute. There's a guy in one of a couple of races ago who was streaming this game, or at least I think he was, or who at least streamed it at some point. His username was Twitch something something. Sorry, my mom just texted me about the username that chat has deemed for her. And I don't think she realized that I am in the middle of a race, so we will look. Oh, a lot of people are texting me. Okay. My mom thinks she's more of a mama storm than a mother storm. She's asking my thoughts. My answer is no clue, bro. Have I ever thought why Riley's emotions are male and female, but everyone else is just two? Like her moms are just female and her dad, yeah. I don't know. That's actually a really good point. Cause like, I don't know. It depends on your perspective on Riley, I guess. Like you, I mean, no, because even if you think about like the other teenagers that we see in that movie, they have just those singular gendered emotions.
Don't start without me.
I don't know. That's a good question. Chat, am I gonna have to do a conspiracy theory stream on Inside Out now? Is this what this is? Do I need to become the Matt Pat of Inside Out? Yeah. I need to talk about why Riley has two emotions. Dude, that's what our next stream is gonna be. Like, I am going to consistently look at this until Friday. And while we're playing Minecraft, I'm gonna go on a rant about why Riley has two emotions, if I can figure it out, or at least my theories and headcanons. But now I have to run this by everybody I have ever known, and I will get their opinions on it. You think I'm joking, Chad? I'll do it. I simply do not care. I would like to know this information now. That would be a tinfoil hat warrior. Yeah, but I need to know. Like, this is now a really good point that chat has made. I don't know. It could possibly just be like. It's probably just Riley like figuring herself out. I guess. Who knows? That's a good point, chat. I probably will look it up anyway, just cause see if anyone has any answers or theories. Go to the r/insideout. Now I have an idea. I could animate my certain theories. Okay, man, I feel like there's a guy who already does that. Oh no, I guess that's Draw My Life. Wait, that'd be fun if I did that. Except that's all on whiteboard. That feels like a nightmare to have to animate all that. But yeah, I could absolutely make a YouTube video on that. Where's my pen? I don't have a good pen in here. Notebook. I don't have a good pen. You forgot about Draw Your Life? Yeah. I did too until I... Okay, the pen I have that doesn't fucking work. Also, chat, I got a DC notebook. My mom bought me a DC notebook one day and I'm so happy. Okay. Okay, that is a horrible writing job because the pen I'm using is like my favorite pen. But it's such a bad pen. Like, it was so good for so long, and then it just was so bad, and I was so sad about it. You used to watch creepypastas on Draw Your Life, like the long horse thing. I have no clue what the long horse thing, but it sounds like a nightmare. Like, an actual nightmare. I don't know. I like certain creepypastas more than I like others.
Count us down.
I'm absolutely biased.
This one's for you, Finn.
Like, if you've ever heard me talk about Marble Hornets, you know that I am absolutely biased towards the Marble Hornets characters rather than the other ones. I love that I just like randomly I like that I randomly fixate on certain things that no one has ever heard about before. They're like, what is that? And I'm like, so actually, here's the entire plotline of this incredibly niche thing that was probably made before you were born. Because usually I talk to like my cousins and family about stuff, and you know, I'm the oldest of all of my cousins, meaning that that they're all younger than me, either by a couple of months or by like a few years. I think the youngest one is 6 years younger than me, I think. So, because yeah, we're 6 years apart in school grades. So, I'm the oldest. I am the oldest. I'm the oldest child of the oldest child. I'm the oldest cousin. So. Meaning, like, when I talk to all of my cousins, I talk about stuff that's from, like, years before they were born, or that we were born in general. And they're all like, what is that? I'm like, so you've never heard of this, and that's becoming very apparent to me. And that's really sad. You're the youngest child of the oldest child? Yeah. I'm the only child of the oldest child, so, you know. But yeah, I just like, I don't know. I talk about things that people don't really know a lot about or they haven't heard about before. And then I get my friends involved with it and they're like, oh my god, what? That's so cool. Like, you know, back in like early 2024, I was obsessed with Marble Hornets. Like, I read everything about it. I watched the entire thing in the span of like 3 days. And then I watched like everything involving it. I listened to people's theories. I found fan arts, like all of it. Because, you know, when you hyperfixate on something, you hyperfixate on something. So anyway, I was like super hyperfixated on it. And then one of my friends was like, and then a couple months ago, or then recently, actually, it was like a month ago, my friend was telling me about he was like talking about Marble Hornets. I'm like, oh, you know what that is? Like, I understand that I literally brain rotted about this for like 2 months straight, but you actually listen and know what this is now? It was really funny, and I was so happy, dude. And like, oh, I guess it would have been, yeah. And then like back in February, there was a class trip thing that I didn't go on. And so with that came the fact that there were really little class sizes and the teachers were not at all paying attention because they gave us like homework that was like, oh, solve like 5 problems and then you're done, and they were like super easy problems and stuff. Or I just straight up drew SpongeBob on all of it and turned it in. Because that's the thing I did, actually. I will hydrate in just a moment. But yeah, that's the thing I did on, because we were given homework in my math class. And let me tell you, I was not a fan of that teacher. And I was also not a fan of the homework. So for some of my answers, because I learned she doesn't check them, and like the only reason that she grades them is to make sure we get them done. But they're purely just to practice skills. She doesn't actually, like, they don't really affect your grade or anything. So naturally, I never did them. Or I did them and I didn't turn them in. And then we got to this one point where she was like, you need to turn in your homework. It's going to affect your grade. I'm like, it literally won't, actually. That's not how we do grading at this school. I read the school policy. She's like, ugh, whatever. She wasn't happy that I was right. And then, like, anyway, she insisted I had to turn it in. I needed to turn in my homework, or I wasn't able to do certain things in class. I'm like, ugh, whatever. You don't care what the middle pages look like. You just care that the front and back looks done. And so naturally, we would get to these things, and when I didn't want to do it anymore, I would draw the SpongeBob characters on it. And I didn't even draw them, like, good. I would draw them in the most, like, pixelated way possible. And I would also draw them really little. So she'd be like, what is that? I'm like, it's your answer, clearly. No, it's actually Patrick from SpongeBob. So I have, like, you love SpongeBob? Yeah. So I just casually have like 20 different homework assignments that have SpongeBob on the back of them. And you know, there was this one time for that class trip thing I was telling you guys about, there was this one time my English teacher and my math teacher collaborated on a thing. And I really liked my English teacher. She was super cool. She was so great. And so I did all of her part. I wrote it exactly the way she wanted it. I did the entire assignment. And then I got to the math portion. I drew SpongeBob and turned it in. And I told her, I'm like, so I did your part of the assignment. She's like, you didn't do the full assignment. I'm like, no, it's all there. There is ink on the paper for all of it. And she looks at the SpongeBob. And then she looks at me. I go, yeah, that's my answer. My answer is SpongeBob. She goes, oh. She goes, I think this will not look good on your grade, but I think it's funny, so, you know. Your friend has never watched SpongeBob? Yeah, that's happened. I know people who haven't watched SpongeBob, but I'm just sitting there like, you've never seen SpongeBob? Like, one of my cousins has a TV in her room, and connected to it, she's got a Wii. Like, and so what we would do is every time we had a sleepover at her place, if we had to stay in her room rather than like the family room or whatever, we would, because she has SpongeBob on like a DVD or something. So I have seen like a specific set of SpongeBob episodes like 200 times. Like, to the point that I could recite them, or like the episode starts and I'm like, oh, I know what this episode's about. But yeah, there were certain episodes that I've just seen certain episodes of SpongeBob repeatedly. Is that Kermit? What was that? Was that Randall? Or Celia May or whatever the lady's name is? I don't know. What's a family room? I think it's like, so like you have your living room that has like TV or Xbox or whatever. Or sometimes your living room is generally just like to sit in and talk. I don't know. I have a couple of family members who have family rooms and I don't understand them. I just think they're pointless. But it's like, I think, so it's like one of two things. One, it's like a room that has like your TV, your consoles, like where you can actually like go and like play games and stuff, and like talk and like do stuff as a family. Or it's where you don't have any of that stuff and you just like sit there and talk with your family specifically. I don't know. I don't get it. I always thought they were kind of stupid. Like, why do you need 2 rooms to hang out with people? Just hang out with one of them, right? Like, you don't have that? Yeah, neither do I. I never found reason for it. Like, yes, please. Tell me why I need 2 rooms to do something I could do in 1 room. Like, I understand if it's, like, I don't know, I don't get it. Like, I have 2 rooms, one for my office, one for my bedroom, but that's specifically because of the house I live in and, like, how many people are in my family. All you have is a living room, dining room, kitchen, bathroom. Yeah. Like, my house is like a 6-bedroom house or whatever. I don't know why. There's only 3 of us plus a couple of dogs. But, so, because it's just me and my parents, we each get an office because I work from home. Naturally, I do this. My mom will sometimes work from home, so she has an office. And then my dad's got an office because he likes to draw and whatnot, and he'll do art stuff sometimes. And sometimes he games on his computer, so that's why he has an office. But, like, we have our living room, and then we've got our bedrooms and whatnot. So, and then we've got kitchen, living room, dining room, and that's basically it. Oh, plus bathrooms and laundry room, I guess. Because, like, you need a place to do laundry. Oh, guys, you know what I just realized that we never finished? We never finished like looking for the trial chambers like I said we would. Whoops, maybe that's what Friday's stream is for Minecraft, is looking for the trial chambers. That one's on me, you guys. That's in your garage? Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. Some people have, like, an abnormal amount of rooms in their house, and I'm like, what are you using them all for? They're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's an interesting use of that room. Like, I understand if you have, like, a guest room or something. I get it. You've got guests. I don't need guests. Trial, what? So in Minecraft, there was an update that came out a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, I don't know. It's been a while. It hasn't been long. I have no sense of time. If you guys can't tell. You know, like, I physically don't have, like, a decent sense of time unless I'm counting it or, like, looking at the time. And it can be a problem sometimes because someone's like, oh, how long has it been since this thing? And, like, in reality, it's only been, like, 10 minutes. I'm like, I don't know, 5 seconds? I don't know. Why are you asking me? All the rooms you have are filled up? Yeah, exactly. Like, but wait, how was I talking about my sense of time? I don't know. I physically don't remember what brought it on. But, yeah, I have a really poor sense of time sometimes, which is probably why I have a really bad sleep schedule, because everyone's like, you've been awake for 20 hours. How are you awake? And I'm like, I've been what? Oh, I guess it is. Like, you know, most people in theory like to sleep 12 hours, stay awake 12 hours, whatever. Great, you do that. But for me, it's like, I'll sleep like 6 or so hours, sometimes closer to 10, like between 6 and 10. And then I'm awake for the rest of the time. And someone's been like, it's been 14 hours. You've been doing this for 14 hours. And I'm like, oh, I suppose I have. Like, you know, sometimes I stream and I feel like it's been 5 hours, but it's been like 20 minutes. Or sometimes I stream and it's been 5 hours and I feel like it's only been 20 minutes. Like, unless I'm physically, like, looking at the clock or looking at a time or have a timer, I can't keep track of time. Yeah, I don't know. I just,
Winds of change.
like, why would I sleep when there's so much other things I could be doing? Like,
I've read about
I
this
understand that you need sleep to, like, function,
Without
but also I can down an energy drink and then I can keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, there was this one time I was really behind in a ton of schoolwork and I was just up till 4 a.m. casually. And someone texts me and they're like, hey, someone in a different time zone texts me and like, hey, I just woke up. How are you? Like, did you sleep well? I noticed you were online. And I'm like, what time is it? Like, where you are? It's 4 a.m. I'm like, wait. And genuinely, I was just like sitting there kind of like stunned. Like, I did not realize I was awake for that long, bro. Because I had been awake since like 8 a.m. that day. 7 a.m.? Wait. No, I had been awake since 6:30. So I had been awake for 22-ish hours, I think, that day. And someone texted me and was like, hey, you should go to bed. You have to be up at this time. And I'm like, you're right. And so that was a day I went to school on 3 hours of sleep. Because I purely just forgot to sleep. What's even worse is that was a regular thing. Not that, like, 3 hours. But that I would just forget to sleep for certain amounts of time until someone reminds me. They're like, hey, it's really, really early. You gotta be up so you should go to bed. I'm like, oh yeah, man, you're right. Maybe I should. And there's this one night, dude, there was this one time that I don't know why, but I physically was unable to sleep until like 15 minutes before I had to go to school. So, or like 45 minutes. So I slept like 15 before I had to wake up to get dressed. But like it was one of those times that I did not sleep well at all. No, wait, I got that wrong. There was one time I slept like 15 minutes in total. And I texted my mom that morning because usually my mom calls me to wake me up because my alarms don't go off or I don't wake up to them or whatever. And so anyway, my mom calls me to wake me up, and I texted my mother. I'm like, Mother, if you call me to wake me up, I won't be picking up. I have slept not at all. I am going to get some sleep. So I went and I slept, and I didn't have to go to school that day because I had slept 15 minutes. And then the next time I had only slept like an hour or two. For some reason, I don't remember. I just did not sleep well whatsoever. And so I had to go to school that day. But everything was horrible. And so I spent the first like 4 hours of school just sitting in my principal's office, not doing anything. Like I was sitting in my principal's office and I was charging my phone and like reading a book. With rough sleep you were forced to. Yeah, there's a lot of times I have to go to school when I just physically don't feel like it. But that's purely just because I need to go to school. Like, there's certain circumstances in which I've been allowed to like not go if like something happens and I just can't go or whatnot. But it usually has to be something pretty severe for me not to go. Like, if I don't have a doctor's note saying I'm excused from school, I'm going to school. And it's not that I'm complaining. I like school. I don't mind it. It's not bad. The kids there are another story. To be fair, that could just be because I'm not super fond of some people. I don't know. Like, there's some people that I know in my life. Or that I have to deal with, and I'm just like, oh. It's not that I don't like you, I just sincerely wish I never had to speak with you again. And usually, I have to speak with them again. And it's one of the worst things in my life sometimes. I'm like, please, I have heard you talk about this thing that I have no interest in, and you're being really loud about it. Like, there's a difference, like, because I just forget if I've told people something, but, like, he will tell, like, some people will tell everybody, like, oh, man, I've got a baseball game tomorrow. Like, yes, you've said this in every single class to the exact same people 24 times. Like, there's this one kid I went to school with, and they talked a lot when trying to explain things, and my teacher did not like it whatsoever. So they put a time limit on how long he could talk to explain something, and it was the funniest thing to me. Like, I just sat there and I was kind of like giggling to myself. Like, I was drawing in my little sketchbook, and he was explaining this problem that I'd already figured out like 20 minutes ago. And the teacher was like, yeah, you have 1 minute. And he's like, what? 1 minute? And I'm like, yeah, 1 minute. It was great. Like, sometimes I just forget that if I've told someone something, or like there's some people in my life who don't remember certain things. So naturally I'll tell them stuff again so they remember it. You wouldn't be able to close your laughter? I didn't, dude. He was sitting like, so like, cause we were set up in rows, right? So it was me and then it was him, like a row over and a couple seats ahead of me or whatever. And my friend was sitting in the seat next to me, and the teacher puts on the time limit. And then when he gets cut off, I look at my friend and we're just sitting there giggling. It was so funny. Like, the teacher physically set a timer, and when it was over, she said, okay, you're done. He did not get to finish talking. It was really funny. So that's where this goes. Okay, then. Did not know that. You have trouble remembering things? I do sometimes. Like, if it's a piece of really important information, I know it. Or, like, I'll have it written down somewhere, but if it's not something, like, crucial to my memory, I'm not gonna remember it. Like, yes, if you were to ask me what's this person's birthday, like, if someone were to ask me, like, so what's your friend, insert name, whatever, his birthday, and I'm like, oh, it's this date, and then I'm like, wait, is it that date? And so I go and check it, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's that date. They were born on this day. And like, one of my friends had like never had someone remember their birthday before, and so I text them at midnight on their birthday, and I'm like, hey, happy birthday, and I'm like, you know my birthday? Why wouldn't I? Like, if you were to ask me, like, if you were to ask me to tell you about Christopher Columbus or something that I learned in history class, I'd be like, good question. That's what Google's for. Or like, if I just don't, or if like birthdays aren't a big thing for someone, so we never like talk about it, or I don't have it in my calendar for some reason. Like, I had a friend who, for the life of me, I could not remember what his birthday was, and I kid you not, I scrounged my calendar for it. Because we were talking about like a specific place that I went for a certain person's birthday, and I just scrounged my calendar for this guy's birthday, and I ended up having to text him like, what is your birthday? I don't know your birthday. It's not in my calendar. What's your birthday? And he texts me. I'm like, oh shit, I did know that. Because I ended up to have known his birthday. But it wasn't in my calendar, and I genuinely just was unable to remember it. But yeah, no, like, you were my old history teacher, she would insist on writing things down. So I would have to write them, because otherwise I would fail the class. And then, like, she would have to have and she was like, writing things helps you memorize them. And I'm like, yeah, it does, when it's important. Like, I am never in my life, going to need to know the definition of a word that hasn't been used in 10,000 years. Except this book. Like, I can tell you, or like, I don't know. I guess if I also don't, like, particularly care about this subject.
I think Riley had a
Sorry, I'm
nightmare
just
about
looking
this
at
one.
like the so as many of you know, I was talking about it on stream the other day, but I got a wooden dowel to put my yarn on for when I crochet while I'm sitting here at my desk. And so I was looking at the thing because it was bent and it's just genuinely curved. And so I don't think it's gonna go as well as I thought it would. But oh, well, it's fine. It shouldn't break in theory. But like, I don't know. Because like history is not a subject that I've needed to know a lot about, I guess. But if you were to tell me like how to build, or if you were to like put me in a science classroom at my grade level and be like, all right, do this shit, do this packet of things, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. Like, you know, a couple of years back we were learning about earthquakes in school, and everyone was like, oh, I don't understand earthquakes, I can't do it. And I'm like, how do you not understand an earthquake? It's so simple. So simple. And then we also had to build like these towers. In science class to prove like our knowledge of earthquakes and like tsunamis and stuff. Because we were doing like a 2-for-1 unit on like natural disasters in science class a few years ago. So essentially, our teacher was like, you guys have this much material and you can only use these. And here's how the setup, here's how I'm going to be testing them, whatever. So my friend and I, we were sitting there and we were like, okay, we need to test out this thing. Or like, we need to do this like project. Because I really wanted a good grade in that class. Like, I had a good grade anyway, because I'm good at science. I like science quite a bit. But like, but she didn't, so she really needed that grade. So, but here's the thing, I don't like to work with other people a lot of the time, especially if it's not someone I like. But like, I was okay with her. She and I were friends. And so we built this thing, and I'm like, all right, I understand, like, here's how the project is gonna work. You're really good at drawing, so can you do the diagrams and the drawing and like the writing and stuff, and I will do the building? And like, we just compromised and said, yeah, good, and just shared the work on it. And then we ended up having the best grade in that class, I think, because we were the first ones done. We were the first ones who tested our towers that we had built and whatnot. And so, like, we sat there and it went through all of the levels of the earthquake that our teacher was testing. And you're like, okay, good. And he looks at us. He's like, do you want to do the higher level testing? And I look at her, because like, our grade was solid is where it is. We got like a solid grade. We got a good grade because we had beaten all the things. And he looks at us. He's like, do you want the extra credit stuff? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I want a higher grade if I can't get it. And so he does it, and I'm sitting there the entire time just like shaking in my boots that I don't own, because I don't wear boots. But I was sitting there shaking. I'm like, okay, either this is where everything goes wrong and we just get the grade we got and our tower breaks, or we get a super awesome grade. So we're sitting there and we're like, is it gonna break? Is it gonna break? And it didn't. And so we got put on his Hall of Fame, basically, and we were the first ones up there and one of the only 3 out of the entire of my grade, which has like, the entirety of my grade had like 100 kids in it, and we were partnered up in groups of like 2 or 3, and we were one of the only 3 groups that got our towers put up there, and we were also the first group, so it felt pretty good. Because, you know, one thing about me is I like winning. I like to be right too. Like, people will get in arguments with me and I'm like, you're wrong, and I will prove it to you. 100, yeah, there were like 100 kids. It's a big school. like classes had 20 kids in them, and I was never in with the same group of kids, and we had like a rotating schedule and everything. So there was like 100 something kids in my grade, and my friend and I, we were sitting there, and we were one of the only like 6 people that had our towers put up on the thing. But yeah, like if I know I'm right about something, I'm going to prove it to you, and when I know I'm wrong, I know I'm wrong. However, if I know I'm wrong about something, and you continue to, and like I stop arguing with you because I know I'm wrong, right? If I'm wrong, I'm gonna admit it most of the time. But like if you're gonna keep arguing with me, at that point I'm just going to argue back, because you're just getting mad at me even though I know I'm wrong and I said I was wrong. But I don't know, it's just really funny to me. I would definitely say that I can be petty. I can be petty at times. Oh, maybe I should check the rewards, you guys. Have I really claimed all of these things? Damn. Can you eat my computer? No. You can eat the old one, but not my new one. I need my new one to be able to like stream and play games and actually do things. Low-key though, after stream, I might go and like work on a YouTube video. I have some ideas that I would like to do. Oh my god, I didn't realize that they turn into like little like hovercar boat things. That's so cool. It's giving...
Don't start without me.
Not Mario Kart. It's giving the Sonic All-Stars Racing. That's what the game is giving. That's... I just realized there's like a lot of games that like a lot of people don't know exist, or that are like super niche, I guess. Or like, right. Okay, so I was watching a video the other day by Ted Nivison on YouTube. He was talking about like the incorrect history of milk or pizza or whatever. Because when I'm not, like if I'm not streaming and I see a YouTube video that might be interesting, I'm gonna watch it because I personally like to do things that interest me. That's why I do them. So I was watching this video that he did on the incorrect history of milk or hamburgers or something other, and he made a reference to a thing that the only reason I know exists is because I hate it with a burning passion. Because it's a horror thing. It's an analog horror series on YouTube that I'm not going to be naming. I'll like reference it, but I won't be naming it personally because like, I don't know, I don't want anyone to find it and then be traumatized and be like, oh, you did this to me, because no, I did not. I've never seen it, but I had a friend like show me things from it, and I'm like, no, I'm never going to ever interact with this piece of media again, because what the fuck is that thing? Because it was horrifying. But yeah, I was watching this video that he did, and he was talking about something, and then he mentions the alternates, and like shows like a reference of like, he did like an animation of what he would look like his one, and it was really funny to me because I wasn't even paying attention. Is it the boiled one? I don't think so. But he was talking about like what he would look like or he like briefly mentioned this thing. He goes, and if you know what this is, it's a really niche reference. And I'm like, yeah it is, Ted. What the fuck? So I was sitting here, I was like crocheting, or I was on my phone or something. I was sitting in call with my friend, and I had the video playing for him because I was half paying attention, and I was just like doing my own thing, and I hear it, and I pause the video, and I rewind it because like I'm paying attention. Why did he mention this thing that I literally hate with a burning passion? And my friend's like, what is that? What was that a reference to? So I pull it up for him. He's like, oh Jesus, because they were really creepy what Ted was mentioning. And it was really funny. So I'm like, first off, how do you know this specific piece of media? Second, why did you decide to mention it in this video that is completely unrelated? And why is it so fucking hot in my office? Dear God. But anyway, yeah, I thought it was interesting that he made a reference to a piece of media that I didn't know that like outside of my friend group that anyone else knew existed.
This vehicle, count us down.
Because like I had a couple of friends who knew it and who really enjoyed it, but like I didn't. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like doing a horror series would be kind of fun though, like if I were to make one. But like I don't know what I would even do for one. Because a lot of people like have shticks that they've done or like they've had this like thing. And I'm like, huh, okay. I don't know. Like it'd be fun. Because one thing I know about me and that my friends have told me is because of how animated I am, it's really easy to like do creepier things. So for those of you, I'm double jointed, which means a lot of my like joints and things can bend in ways that most people's don't. So it freaks the fuck out of people sometimes. And it's really funny to see their reactions. Because I get things from amazement to like people crying sometimes. And I always find people's reactions to it super interesting. But like I've even scared like my own parents because I walk quietly too. Because I don't feel the need to stomp around, but I walk quietly, and so I've just shown up behind people sometimes. So, and you know I wear dark clothing. I blend into dark rooms sometimes, whatnot. So I feel like doing a horror thing would be really fun. However, I feel like if I were to like hire someone to do it, I feel like it would scare them a little bit if I was like playing like a horror character. And not in like the fun, like haha, it's a horror film kind of way, but in like the holy shit, I'm having nightmares for the rest of my life because of this now kind of way. Like I specifically remember a while ago, there's this trend on TikTok where people would like how I get babies to stop crying, and then they would like spread their like lip, like their like open their jaw with their finger and like smile, and it was super creepy looking. And I'm like, oh, that looks so much fun. Because all my friends were doing it, and like they were just giggling their asses off because they found it was super funny. And I did it, and everyone was like, oh, that would scare me if I was a child. I'm like, good. It's supposed to be scary. But yeah, like there's some things. Or like I've done horror cosplays before. Like I've done Marble Hornets, which is like a horror. It's a creepypasta series, but it's a bit horror too. Oh my god, what? You can see your speed now? I didn't realize that you could see your speed in the game before. That's so cool. I didn't notice that. But like, cause like my office, so you have my house, right? You come up the stairs, you have my room, like you just go, you turn to like face my, like where my stuff is in the house, I guess. I don't know. My room, bathroom, and then you have a hallway, and that's where my office is. And there's a light in the hallway, but at night it's super dark if you don't turn it on. So I was in my cosplay of Masky, and at the time, you know, Masky, for those of you who don't know, is a character who has a mask. His name is Evident, right? But he has a mask on, but it's like, it's a creepier kind of mask, I suppose. Because like when you can't really see the wearer's eyes, and it just kind of looks, it's creepy if you've seen it. If you've seen it, like, it can be kind of creepy. And so anyway, and I had like a fake crowbar prop. Is it all black and red eyes? No, that's a different guy. Masky wears a white mask, and he wears a white mask with the and it has like painted black lips and like arched eyebrows. Like if you were to search Masky if you were to search Masky Marble Hornets, because the creepypasta version of Masky is not, it's not good. It's incredibly inaccurate. But like, you know, I've known before that I can be kind of scary with the right like lighting and like angling of cameras and whatnot. So anyway, I was in my Masky cosplay taking photos like to test it out, right? Send to my friends, see what they thought. And they would ooh, I would love to drive at 150 miles per hour, dude. That'd be fun. I know, I just really like driving fast. But anyway, I was taking photos and I sent them to my friends. And everyone was like, if I saw that standing in the corner of my room at night, I would scream. I'm like, okay, so good to know that my cosplay looks good. Thank you. Because, like, you know, you have this character. Oh, shit. Who wears... He doesn't even wear dark clothing. He just has a really scary mask. So I took that and I made it and I added a crowbar because props are fun. And I was taking pictures. And trust me, the cosplay looks much better in the dark. But I sent photos to my friends, like, that's super creepy. Good job, I like it. I'm like, yay, because that means I did good on it. I would like to take more photos of it, personally, when it's dark out. I think that'd be great. Like, if I were to go to, like, a park or something, and just take photos with trees and stuff. You're scared of the dark? I'm not scared of the dark. I'm scared of what could be in the dark. Oh, I got like a little word thing. Yeah. Oh, I was an 8th. Rip. That sucks. What's this thing? What's my position? 158? Not that far. We could do it. Wait, I want to play Disgust, though.
I won't run from anyone.
Do I want to play Disgust? Her top speed is not good, dude.
Out of here and see the world.
Don't think it's much better than Donald's. I'm playing Meg,
Figure out an angle.
because
Always, I'll win it in a Pelican
Meg from
minute.
Hercules. She'd be fun to cosplay now that I think about it. I don't know. I've always really liked the movie Hercules, even if it's not accurate. It's just been a funny movie to me.
You guys have a trick me I should know about? Just asking.
But yeah, I don't know. I should cosplay Masky again. Post some photos in him, in like his cosplay.
I'm not afraid of anything.
I am professional.
Holy shit, she's fast. Okay. New favorite racer? Guys, I think our new racers might strictly be Meg or Donald. Because usually we only play Donald, but I would not mind playing Meg. She has a cool car. And she's definitely fast. Yes? I don't know. Masky, I think, just is a cool character in general. Because he has a lot of, like, lore behind him. Stupid name, but lore behind him is cool. A lot of the characters, a lot of like the two like creepypasta, I guess, from the Marvel Hornets universe have really dumb names, but it's not their fault. Like, you know, you've got Hoodie and Masky. Like, thanks, that sounds like what I wore in 2020, bud. Is she just like a ghost now? Is that what this is?
Here goes.
But yeah, I don't know. They're very cool characters each, and they have a lot of like stuff behind them. And the entirety of the Marvel Hornets universe is very, like, if you're interested in like lore and horror and creepypasta and stuff, it would definitely be worth it to look into. It's on YouTube. Like, I definitely would rewatch it. Okay, so she basically is a ghost. That's literally what this does. But yeah. Jumbo, Mowgli, Belle, Sully, Sadness, Jesse, and Megalite. Alright. What was I saying? It's definitely worth it to look into. At least for me, it is. How do you unlock anxiety? Season boxes, season tour boxes. Joy. Nothing I care about. Okay. Let's just play as Meg. Oh, she is not leveled whatsoever. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have Disgust. What? I do have Disgust. Oh my god. I didn't realize that. I love Disgust. Alright, how many times can I upgrade Meg? Let's see. Tubbo scares your dog? She was sleeping on the... Oh.
Nice.
I forgot that I left a stream running on my on the laptop.
Well, paint me on the side of a vase. Won't say I
It's sad that Tubbo scared her. Okay, so she's level 10. How many times can I upgrade Disgust? Because hello? Her acceleration is doing good at least. I love her little animation. She's like, so cute. I just think Disgust is a cool character in general. Damn. Disgust is a higher level than Donald is. Hello? Anyway, those are the only racers I'm ever gonna play. So. You know. It's pretty cool. My chair is uncomfortable.
He jumps on this one. I got a thing about
There we go.
heights.
I'm a lot tougher than some people think.
I should probably ask my mom to turn on the air conditioning in our house, because why is it so hot?
I'm not afraid of anything.
Anyway, yeah, we just leveled Meg to a higher level than we did Donald in like in a much shorter time period than it took me to do Donald. And that's incredible. To be fair, that's what happens when you forget you have certain racers. What's your problem, bro? Okay, I see you, bitch. What are you on? Huh?
Here goes. Well, that stinks.
Yeah. Also, if anyone tuned into like the really late night stream that I had the other night, like it was really late night, so I don't blame you guys if you were asleep. But like we get to like a certain point, there's like a certain time at night, and my brain kind of shuts off. Like not that it just shuts off, like I just stop comprehending information and whatnot. So something that'll often happen is when like I'll hear something and I'll just repetitively make the same noise, like until I get bored of it or until I forget to do it again. I wouldn't say like a vocal stim. I wouldn't consider them vocal stims. They're definitely like my friends will. And okay, that reminds me. sometimes I'll just be in call with my friends at night and whatnot because we're watching YouTube or just talking or whatever. And what it'll be is my friend uses a soundboard a lot of the time because he stays muted, but he uses a soundboard when we're in call a lot. So he'll play sounds, and usually what it is he'll play a sound and I will hear the sound and then I will repeat the sound back to him. Like I could not even be paying attention and I would just parrot the sound. Like he plays a sad trombone noise sometimes and I just do it right back. Not because I have a soundboard. I just do the noise because it's funny.
I'm not in it for the riches,
Or like
but
one
I
thing I
know.
do a lot is he used to say womp womp all the time. So I do it in like as if I were doing it with the trombone. I'll go womp womp. Like the adults from the Peanuts. Okay. I really like doing sound effects. Like, it's not even... When I was really little... not little. How old was I? When I was like 8, I guess?
Any jumps on this one?
I don't know.
got a thing about heights.
A few years back, I wanted to be a voice actor when I grew up. So one thing I learned how to do really well was sounds. Because I would, like... So when people would say something, I would say it back to them in a similar sound. I don't know why. Why is her acceleration so high? Like her starting thing. Why does it move so fast?
Here goes. Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. People will like play a sound and then I'll do the sound back because I think it's funny, and also it's just like an automatic response. It's not even like something like I'll hear the sound and I'll just do it right back. Like, you know when you see a TikTok where it's like me and my roommate when we quote certain TV shows? And that's basically what I do. So I don't quote TV shows, I just make sounds. Like bro will play a giggle noise and I'll just sit there for a minute and be like, what are you giggling about, bro? There is literally nothing happening. I'm talking about the angst of Stardew Valley and you're sitting here going, ha, like what? Ridiculous. I feel like if they added motorcycles to this game, there's a lot of characters that would definitely use a motorcycle rather than the carts they've given them. Meg is one of them. Meg would absolutely have a motorcycle. Like, not even just as the, like... Like, I feel like Meg would... I feel like Minnie would. Bo Peep would have one. Mickey would have a car. Donald would have a car. He would have a boat with wheels. I feel like they should like change the carts in this game to fit the characters more. Like, bro, Donald Duck is not driving that thing, that clunker they've got him going in. Goofy does. Goofy drives the clunker that they've put his character in. Donald would do a boat with wheels. Not even out of irony of the sailor outfit, he just does.
That's done. Anyone up for baklava? I could get used to this.
Ooh, we got Meg to a new rank. Nice. New player rank? Let's go. Oh, that means something that I've got to go do now. Hold on. I have to claim my player rank passes. Ooh, Donald Duck's shirt. I'm pretty hot. Hello? Wild. Is anyone... Are any of my, like... Why is that a 0? None of my friends are online. Oh, maybe I should, like, not have set a party up, because that would not be good. Okay. There we go. Anyway. I just really like leveling this game, I
Easy out
suppose.
there. Last I checked, this isn't Sparta.
I'm not afraid of anything. I'm a lot tougher than some people think.
Okay, Mowgli. Sure you are. I actually didn't like the Jungle Book movie. At least not the live action one. I was not a fan of it. I fell asleep during part of it, though. That's the thing. I fall asleep during some movies. Like, if a movie isn't inherently interesting to me, I probably don't stay awake. Or if I watch it too late at night, I end up falling asleep. Like, the first time I ever watched... I've only ever seen the first Dune movie. Like, Dune Part 1. And I fell asleep halfway through it. And then I also fell asleep during... the live-action Jungle Book. And I fell asleep during... I think that was it. I don't remember. There's been a couple of movies that I have just genuinely taken a nap through them. I remember when Toy Story 4 came out, I went and saw it in theaters when it came out. And my parents fell asleep. Because here's the thing. If I'm gonna go to a movie, I like to sit in the very back row. I just always have done it. But my mom hates sitting that far back. So she and my dad often will sit farther forward. And then I'll just sit in the back row by myself or with whoever I took to the movies with me. Because sometimes I bring friends, whatever. And then... but I remember that she fell asleep during the movie. Like, she didn't mean to, but my mom genuinely did fall asleep. It was kind of funny. Because at the end of the movie, I'm like, Mom, wake up. We've got to go. The people are waiting on us so they can clean up. And my mom was like, huh? Oh, movie's over? Yep.
Really?
To be fair, there's some, like, movies that I fall asleep during. Or not. I can fall asleep watching TV. I once fell asleep watching not Ghostbusters. What's it called? The movies, it's Goosebumps. Similar names. But yeah, I once fell asleep to the Goosebumps movie.
I'm not in it for the riches, but it helps.
Sounds like it's exhausting to be my mom. I don't know, man. I wouldn't know.
Easy out there. Last I checked, this isn't Sparta.
I won't go easy on any of you. Count us down.
Abu's gonna be so jealous.
This is where the real work begins.
This
Bye-bye. Okay. Watch it, Buster.
Oh, Ronbu's live. Sorry, because if you're using your phone to read chat or whatever during a stream, you'll get a little notif that says like, oh, this creator is live. Like, insert creator here. is live, and it just shows up at the bottom of your screen. And so I get that sometimes, so I'm just like, oh, noted. I will probably still be streaming when they end their stream. But yeah, I don't know. I think after stream today, I'm either going to work on YouTube video ideas or I'm going to work on TikToks. Because you know what's a bad idea? Spam posting your TikToks. You know what? I have a lot of drafts. Like, I kid you not, you guys. I have a lot of drafts are just like blank, like me ranking random things through filters I find. So honestly, I might just go and post a lot of like my drafts that I will never like use again as stories. Because like I used to do that. I would find like filters on TikTok to test out, like get like what are they called? Like puzzle filters. And so I would do those on TikTok all the time. Because I would see them, so I would solve them. Because I understand. Hi, hello. But I understand that like the point of the people who like do the filters, they're like, this filter's impossible. Nobody can solve it except me, because I am the greatest. What? I got it wrong? Like, I understand, yeah. They're literally trying to goad you into doing that filter. And I don't care. It works. Because I simply just need to prove that I can do it, that I can figure it out. And so I think after stream, I might just go and post a ton of things as stories.
No way.
And I don't have to like figure them out and like work on them. So but I would definitely like to work on something. Ooh, new multiplayer rank. Noted. But yeah.
There's upholstery on this chariot.
Good luck, everyone. Playtime is over.
I think Riley had a nightmare.
I also
about
don't
this
think I would
before.
ever be able to like play the Backrooms game.
I can handle this.
If it is a game. I don't know, I think it is. Like, I don't think I'd be able to do it simply just because I would get so stressed out at the idea of there being an entity, or the fact that I couldn't figure out how to get out of it, or like get out of the Backrooms, and it would just piss me off. Like, it would be like the reason I don't play Undertale anymore. The game would just piss me off so much that I physically cannot play without being angry at it. That's why I don't play Undertale. Because, you know. The thing. Not that the game upsets me, but simply the fact that like it has an animation to say that your saves don't work. So I haven't played Undertale in months because of it. And I used to like I was like binge playing Undertale for a while. I should do that again though. I probably should go back and finish Undertale, even if I don't want to. Because, like, we started it and I just haven't done it. But, you know. It depends, honestly, on how I feel about the game. I saw someone the other day talking about scurvy. And I don't know why. But isn't scurvy, it's like when you have a vitamin C deficiency and it like opens up all of your old like wounds and whatnot, right? Am I crazy or like do you guys know what I'm talking about?
If anyone asks, I threw that one.
I don't know. To be fair though, I like
Not bad.
I have like a lot of really random things that I just know. My nose is so itchy. What? I don't know why. Like
Are there any jumps
something
on
has
this one?
interested me to learn about them. Like
Thing about heights.
cannibalism.
You've met your match.
I watched the TV show Hannibal. I'm not done with it. I forgot about it for a really long time. Like, maybe I should go finish that.
Anyone
But I
want some
watched
percolate for the road?
Hannibal, and like I was like, okay, well I need to know like the story behind cannibalism. Like why are people cannibal? Like I needed to know. And so that's generally what I spent like a week in school doing. Is I just pulled up like 2 different web pages on cannibalism and I read them entirely through 2 different through 2 different science classes. Yeah, that's scurvy. Okay, I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Dude, I was playing Dress to Impress last night, the night before, I don't remember. But I was doing a late night stream with my friends, and and it was like, I got bot followed, and it was wild. So I went through and I manually removed all of the bots, like all the things. And I think the weirdest thing is that like the bots that came into my chat were like homophobic bots. I'm like, that's crazy. Are you doing this because I have the LGBTQ thing, or because they would spam like homophobic things? So it was really funny to me. Not because homophobia is funny, it's a horrible thing, but because like I just banned them immediately, and all of their messages got deleted. And because like you came into my Twitch chat and decided to be homophobic. Why did you think that would work out for you? Spoiler alert, it won't. But yeah, there were like 60 of them, I think. Like bot followers or something, I don't know. 60, 70, there were quite a few. And so I just because I have a web page that bans all of them, but they weren't registered as bots, so I had to go through and I had to do it manually, which sucked. But it's okay though, because they all had the same profile picture, so it was super easy. I was like, any account created in the past 12 hours, show me that one. And I looked through all of them, and I picked out all of the ones that I knew were bots, because they looked like bots, had the same profile picture, all of that. And I just like auto-banned all of them. I think
Looks like I'm buying.
after this race, I will do one more race. And I think after this race, I will end the stream simply because it's super hot in here. And I would like to be able to like film or work on TikToks today and other things.
Thing about heights.
Honor to the Lee family.
So just be aware that is coming. Seatbelts on, everybody! Sorry. Just saying, bro was making silly sounds, so I needed to make silly sounds back. Because that's the thing about me. I will mock character voice lines if I hear them one too many times. Have been playing Castle of Illusion. Oh shit, I forgot I was playing through that one again to get all the like achievements and things. I'm not streaming it because we already finished the game. And I have other games I could be streaming to do. So I was just playing it in my free time. Because the games I play on stream are the games I play in my free time too. Like naturally if it's a game that I am streaming, I either create a second save or I don't play it until we finished it on stream. because I want my chat to be able to have like the full experience and everything, right? But if it's a game I have played previously or that I like, why am I so far behind? Okay, well maybe we can't win on we can't end on a loss now, can we? That would not be good. But yeah. I probably have like I have a ton of characters I could upgrade that I just simply haven't been upgrading. Because I haven't realized I have those characters. I was so confident that the only characters I had were Donald and Mickey. Because I didn't see the other ones. Can't end on a loss.
Exactly.
Okay, bro. Fuck you too. I get it. Damn, alright. It's not a complete loss. Oh, wait. Maybe I shouldn't have closed out of it yet. Shit. Whoops. Oh, well. With that, stream will be over. If you want to watch things you've missed, it'll be up on YouTube within the next hour or so. So I will see you all later, and I hope you have had a wonderful time. The next planned stream is on Friday at 12 p.m. PST. Bye!